Hello, everybody. Do you know that according to recent studies, more than 50% of the population in Western countries suffer from lower back pain and hip problems? And we have to say this number is on the rise. And one of the major reasons for this is our wrong sitting posture for a long period of time. We spend most of our day seated in a way that causes the pelvis to tilt and put our body into a state of chronic inflammation. This results in poor posture and causes pain in the lower back and hips. But don't worry, because today in this video, I'm going to show you a sequence of 5 yoga poses that will transform your posture and help alleviate lower back and hip pain. These 5 yoga poses are very simple and effective. They can be done anytime and anywhere. So let's dive in and start with pose number 1. The first yoga pose that we need to practice is called Vajrasana, or the Thunderbolt pose. To practice Vajrasana, sit on the floor with your legs crossed and spine erect. Now place both of your hands on the ground in front of you. Inhale deeply and try to bring your hips towards your heels. You might need to adjust your leg position to achieve this. Exhale and relax into the pose, focusing on your breath. Now here's an important tip. Don't force your body into this position. If you're not able to bring your hips all the way down, it's perfectly fine. Just do your best and relax into the pose. The goal is to relax the body and calm the mind. Hold this pose for about 3 to 5 breaths and repeat it 2 more times. Now let's move on to the second yoga pose, which is Paschimottanasana, or the seated forward bend pose. Sit up straight with your legs crossed and hands resting on your knees. Inhale deeply and arch your back slightly. Then exhale and lean forward from your hips, trying to bring your chest towards your legs. Place your hands on the floor, and if you can reach your feet, grab your big toes. Now once again, don't force your body into this position. If you're unable to reach your feet, just keep your hands on the floor and relax into the pose. Make sure that you keep your spine elongated and avoid rounding your back. Hold this pose for at least 5 breaths and practice it 2 more times. Now let's move on to the third yoga pose, which is Konasana, or the squat pose. Stand with your feet apart, toes pointing forward. Slowly lower your hips by bending your knees until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Make sure that your knees are not going past your toes. If you need support, you can initially place your hands on your thighs or use a chair. Over time, you should be able to lower yourself down without support. Once you've found your balance, try to sit back on your heels if you can. Keep your spine straight and hold this pose for at least 5 breaths and practice it 2 more times. Now let's move on to the fourth yoga pose, which is Chaturanga Dandasana, or the 4 limbs pose. Begin in a plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders and your body in a straight line from head to heels. Engage your core and keep your body aligned. Lower your body down to the floor by bending your elbows until your chest is just above the floor. Push back up to the plank position and continue practicing this up and down motion. This is 1 repetition. Make sure that you keep your movements controlled and avoid dropping your hips as you lower to the ground. Shoot for 3 repetitions of this pose. The 5th and final yoga pose is called Ustrasana, or the camel pose. Start by standing straight with your feet apart. Place your hands on your hips and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend forward from your hips and bring your chest closer to your legs. Try to touch your hands to the floor, and if you can reach your feet, grab your big toes. Once again, don't force your body beyond its limits. If you're unable to grab your feet, just relax into the pose and focus on your breath. Hold this pose for at least 5 breaths and practice it 2 more times. So these are the 5 powerful yoga poses that you need to practice daily to transform your posture and combat lower back and hip pain. But here's the catch. Just like any other workout routine, consistency is key. To truly experience the benefits of these poses, you need to practice them regularly. So make it a habit to go through this sequence every day, preferably in the morning or before any strenuous activity. Trust me, your body will thank you for it. Now that you've learned the poses, let me share with you some additional tips to make this practice even more effective. First, make sure you practice these poses on an empty stomach. This will allow you to focus better and get the most out of each pose. Second, focus on your breath throughout the entire sequence. Deep, controlled breathing will help you relax and promote better blood circulation. Third, listen to your body and don't push yourself too hard. If you're feeling any pain or discomfort, stop and rest. These poses should feel challenging but not painful. Fourth, you can supplement this practice with some light cardio, such as walking or jogging. This will increase blood flow and promote healing in your lower back and hips. Fifth, consider investing in a yoga mat and comfortable clothing to enhance your practice. A yoga mat will provide cushioning and support, while comfortable clothing will allow you to move freely without any restrictions. And finally, don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. It takes time and consistent practice to improve your posture and alleviate pain. So stick with it, and you'll definitely see improvements over time. Remember, good posture is not just about looking good, it's about feeling good and being able to move freely in your body. By practicing these 5 yoga poses daily, you'll be taking a proactive step towards alleviating lower back and hip pain and improving your overall quality of life. So give it a try and experience the transformative power of yoga. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. We would love to hear your feedback, so please leave a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you may have. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more informative and health-related videos.